Hey guys, it's the Lord of Striking Thunder here, bringing you a Morphtronic build. My friend Nightscarm, who I'm probably going to link in the description, he's a little bit new to deck building, and he wanted to see what I thought of Morphtronic monsters. So I threw together this like 5 minutes ago, and it was really quick. It's not perfected, obviously. I've never even used this deck, but I used to have a Morphtronic deck that was, if not like 1 or 2 cards off from this. So, which I deleted a long time ago because I never really used it. But I basically just rebuilt my Morphtronic deck, and this is what it is. So here, Nightscarm, this is the help that I'm giving you with the Morphtronics. Okay. All right. So we're gonna start with Morphtronic Borden. He allows your Morphtronics to attack directly. That can be very good if you have like a bunch of beaters out, like Radion. So now we're going to go on to Morphtronic Boomboxing. He allows your guys, well, he allows him to attack twice. I wish he allowed all your Morphtronics to attack twice. That'd be awesome. But no, that's kind of lame, but whatever. Now we have Selphon, Morphtronic Selphon, probably one of the most important guys in this deck. He is level 1. He is only 100 he's got only 100 attack and defense, but his effect, you roll a 6-sided die, reveal cards from the top of your deck equal to the roll, and special summon one level 4 Morphtronic, well, one level 4 lower Morphtronic monster from within those cards. So basically, you roll a die, and you mill that many cards, and you can summon a level 4 or lower Morphtronic from whatever you mill, if any. Usually you will, though, because they're all Morphtronics. So if you mill a monster, it's going to be a Morphtronic monster. Alright, Radion, he's the beater. He allows all your Morphtronics to gain 800 attack, not just him. So he's going to end up with a grand total of 1800, and stuff like Boomboxing really appreciates that, because he can attack twice, and he's got 2000 attack points if you have Radion on the field. So that's kind of why I only run one Boomboxing, otherwise he's kind of weak. But 3 Radion is good. You need beaters. Remotin, he's not the main tuner in this deck at all. Like, his effect is okay, but it's not that great. And unfortunately, Morphtronics really only have level 3 tuners. I think they have Lantron, but he's not even good at all. So I'm not even going to bother putting him in. So Morphtronic Scopin, he is the main tuner. You can normal summon him in attack position, and once per turn you can special summon one level 4 Morphtronic monster from your hand. It has to be a level 4. I know, it kind of sucks. I mean, well, no, that doesn't really suck. That's a great effect. It'd be better if you could summon, like, any Morphtronic, like level 4 or lower. But it has to be level 4, so mostly Radions, Vidions, Slians. Boomboxins, yeah. So, Scoping's really good. He's an instant power tool dragon if you have a level 4 in your hand. So, Morphtronic Slingin. You contribute any Morphtronic monster except Morphtronic Slingin to destroy one card on the field while he's in attack mode. Generally, you're going to want to... I personally think most of the attack mode effects are better. You can go into the lists a little bit more detailed and a little more in-depth and look at all the defense position monsters and actually create strategies for those. But I have yet to see, like... I haven't really seen anything too great from the defense effects. So, generally, I keep them in attack mode. Like, I think there's a trap card that lets you... put them in defense mode after you summon them, like normal summon, but it's not that great. Vidion, he's really good. He's like a mini power tool dragon. What he does is he gains 800 attack points for each equip card that's equipped to it. So if you have 3 mage powers on this guy, he's going to gain, well, first of all, he's going to gain 800 for all 3 of them. So he's going, oh god, now I have to do math. Balls. Okay, so he's gonna have like 800. Jesus Christ, he's gonna have 3,400 attack points. I'm not very good at math. Like, I'm okay at math. I'm just not good at Yu-Gi-Oh math. Anyway, he's gonna have 34 plus 45. So he's gonna have well over 7,000 attack. I think closer to 8,000 actually. But he can be really powerful. If you pair him with Borden, he can attack directly. So he's a very good. Not to mention, if you have Radion out, he gains another 800. So, yeah, he's really good. I'd only run 2, though, because he's useless without any equip cards. Book of Moon staple, Dark Hole staple, double to a C&D. It's got a lot of effects. It's okay, but you only gain 1,000 attack during your turn, so it's not as amazing as people make it out to be. Although it does have a couple other good effects. Like, if you attack something, its effect is negated. I think it takes care of, like, Raikou and stuff, so that's pretty good. Triple Mage Power, probably the best equip spell ever. Like, that isn't you know, like specialized like Bubble Blaster for Bubble Man or something. But Mage Power, this card, you gain 500 attack and defense for each spell and trap card you control. So that's at least 500 because Mage Power, probably more because you have tons of, you know, back rows and such. So triple Mage Power for sure. Monster Reborn staple. This card's good. You can swap a Morphtronic monster for another like for so you can draw a card. You return a Morphtronic to your deck and then draw a card, and you get to destroy a card in between there. So that's a really great card. I'd only run 2 though, because again, you have to have Morphtronics in your hand, and if you top deck it, it's going to be really bad. Mystical Space Typhoon. No Heavy Storm in this deck for the obvious reason that you run tons of equip cards, and Heavy Storm is really bad for you. If you lose all your equip cards, that can end you. Like if they have Heavy Storm, you don't have Starlight Road or something to stop it. That can be game right there actually. So you have to protect those, which is why you don't run Heavy Storm yourself. Obviously, you don't want to be blowing up your own equip cards. United We Stand, probably the second best equip card. Gain 800 attack points for each face-up monster. Well, 800 attack and defense points for each face-up monster you control. So you're instantly going to get 800 because it includes the monster it's equipped to. Probably more if you have a couple Morphtronic guys out. So yeah, it can be very good. Probably not nearly as good as Mage Power because you can just set back rows and you actually have to summon the monsters. So but it does give you 800 instead of 500. So they're both really good. I'd run triple of both. Okay, Mirror Force staple, Morphtronic Bind. I like this card for when like you summon Selphon and use effect and you don't mill any Morphtronics. You can just set Morphtronic Bind and then they can't attack or switch their battle positions. Well, anything higher than level 4. So if they have anything lower, like generally I wait till like if they're gonna like Synchro Summon or Ixie Summon or something. Well, wait, no, it wouldn't work on Ixies obviously because level. But if they're gonna like Synchro Summon, I would wait till they're done doing that. Like just wait till the battle phase to activate this thing. Like just don't do it prematurely, otherwise they won't Synchro Summon and they'll just kill Selphon anyway. So it's a good card, but you have to use it at the right time. Morphtronic Force Field. Just negate a spell or a trap card that would destroy a face-up Morphtronic monster, and then you add a Morphtronic card from your deck to your hand. That can be any spell or trap as well as any of the monsters. Morphtronics Scramble. I like this card because it's kind of like Fader, sort of, except you negate the attack, and then you summon a Morphtronic monster from your hand, which is pretty good. I mean, you can get out some of your I don't know, like tuners. There's no really high level Morphtronics. I don't think there might not even be any high level Morphtronics. I'm not even sure. But you can. It's a free special summon, and that's always good. So I run 2. Solemn Judgment is staple in everything. That like anything that runs trap cards, you're gonna have Solemn. And to be honest, I consider at least double Starlight Road staple for any Morphtronic deck because you have so many back rows. You have so many equip cards. And you want Power Tool Dragon to keep all of his equip cards. We're going to go on to the extra deck. I have Armory Arm basically just for a synchro of Selphon and level 3. It's funny because technically he can become an equip card, so you can equip Armory Arm to like Power Tool Dragon, and then he's like uber powerful and destroys everything. So and then he inflicts burn damage, so it's really nice. I do like Armory Arm for Power Tool Dragon. Black Rose Dragon. He's level 7, and sometimes you need to nuke the field. Power Tool Dragon can avoid destruction by getting rid of an equip card that's equipped to him. So Black Rose is pretty good for Morphtronics. Bryonic, just in case you can... It's basically only for when you have Borden and Scopin. Or Remotin, I guess, too. But Remotin's not very good. That's kind of the only reason I have any level 6s at all, so... I have Bryo and Iron Chain because I'm just kind of trying to fill up extra deck space here. Power Tool Dragon, triple, obviously, because Power Tool Dragon is the main beater and the main monster of Morphtronics. Morphtronics would not work at all without Power Tool Dragon. So if you're running this deck in real life, like with real cards, instead of just on Dueling Network, if you don't have at least 2 Power Tool Dragons, you are not going to be able to run Morphtronics efficiently. Because if they get rid of that Power Tool Dragon, then you're pretty much screwed. But I have 3 because Dueling Network, so yeah, I'm all good. Scrap Archfiend, another level 7. He's just a 2700 beater. That's kind of the only reason I have him. because I feel like the level 7s kind of struggle with attack points. Like Power Tool Dragon without any equip cards, he's only got 2,300 attack. Black Rose only has 24. I mean, that's not very good. So I just like to have that little bit of extra attack power so I can get over things like Stardust. Speaking of which, double Stardust, because double Starlight Road, you really don't need any level 8s. It's almost impossible to summon them in this deck. It's really difficult. Like, basically Self-On, level 3, level 4. I mean, that's the only way you can. Unless you Monster Reborn something or whatever, but still, it's not very good. Next, we have Gem Knight Pearl. Again, he's just to get over stuff like Stardust. That's the only reason. I don't really even like Pearl, but at the moment I can't think. You could run like Roach or something, I guess, but I really hate Roach, so I just feel like whenever he's out, they're not going to be able to summon level 5 anyway. He's just kind of dead in your extra deck. So whatever. Leviathan Dragon, he's probably like one of the best like level 3 Ixies or rank 3 Ixies. Him and Zenmaines. He's just a beater. Zenmaines is kind of like Gotchi, but when he can't be destroyed twice because of his XYZ materials, but once per turn during the end phase, if this card was going to be destroyed and you negated its destruction using his own effect, you can target one card on the field and destroy it. But keep in mind that is during the end phase, so you don't want to do that prematurely. And then obviously Staple Utopia, he's staple in anything with level 4s. So this is my Morphtronic build. I did recreate it. It might not even be as good as my last one was, because I think I might have uploaded one. I don't even remember. But if you want to run Morphtronics, I have ran this build before, and it's pretty solid. It's not terrible. Like, you could get rid of like a Board-In or a Sling-In maybe. You don't really even need 2 Sling-In. But feel free to make suggestions in the comments. I love hearing from my viewers. So comment, rate, subscribe, and this is the Lord of Striking Thunder signing off for right now. Bye.